Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Saving the Cabin. We're doing a live today.
Hi.
He's a little slow
How you
tonight.
doing? I can't see anything except Candace's face, so she's in charge of reading comments
I
and
got it
stuff like
going.
that. But I mean, man, what are we doing today? Apparently, I get to crawl under the house. Is that the plan?
It
I got.
is.
I'm going to use my new dive light, even though I don't think you're supposed to use them out of the water. But I think we're going to be okay to light it up under there and see what it looks like. And I've never been under there before, so I have no idea what's under there, what used to live under there, and
Well,
I
we
guess
know
we could.
what used to live under there because it scared the
Well,
crap out of me.
I mean, yeah, there used to be vultures that crawled under there, so I guess I'll probably be crawling around in what vulture doo doo.
Uh huh.
I don't
Some
want to
nice
crawl
poop.
around. Probably.
All right. And of course, the kids are outside too. I'm outside. He's outside. The kids are outside playing with the puppy. And so you'll hear kids scream from time to time. They're not dying.
Well, they might be, but if they are, they're killing each other. So. Hi.
And we're getting a lot of hellos from everyone. We have 74 people watching right now. Um, I'm assuming the sound is good because no one's complaining. Um, so, yeah, there could be a lot of fun stuff. Our daughter could not understand why she couldn't go with you underneath the cabin.
Yeah,
And
she'd be all right.
we're like,
Well, man, let's just crawl under
for the
see what
first
happens.
real crawl around, we don't we don't want her anywhere near it.
Yeah, if anybody's getting bitten by a snake, it's going to be me.
Or who knows, that mama bear with the two cubs, maybe she lives under there.
Uh, They just needs a cuddle. That's all they need. Just big old bear hug.
Yeah, apparently I think they're panda bears and they're after that bamboo.
Maybe. But you want to do this?
Let's go. Let's see what's under there. I've
How
peeked
do I?
my head in, but that's as far as I've gone.
There's our bamboo forest. In case anybody's curious what you're talking about.
Oh
Is the
yeah.
picture?
You have a fingerprint on it.
What? All right. Well,
Clean
okay.
that.
Well, let's turn it
It's
back
a little
to
fuzzy at the
me.
top.
Now I'll turn it around and look. It's not bad. One of my lenses is cracked actually, so
Uh,
it might be the problem. You just can't have nice things, you
well, you
know.
can't have phones apparently.
Is that better?
Yes,
I guess it was a fingerprint then. You just think you know everything, don't you?
maybe.
All right, man.
All right. So yeah, huge spiders. Well, we've already found the shell casings of huge spiders that were apparently shedding inside the cabin. So we saw that on the where we opened both the rooms up on that video.
Right.
Someone says
See,
we
I'm
need
gonna go.
bear spray.
There we go. Well, yeah, but I ended up spraying myself. All right, I'm going in. I'm gonna turn my light on. Boop. All right. See how the light works because I got it. If you could see the rigging job I got, it's pretty cool. But all right. Oh, the
Yeah.
light does help a lot.
So you can see where at the
How's,
front door it sags, and it's because the support fell.
I was. Oh, they had that. I wonder what those were for. But man, I tell you what, metal detecting under here, pretty darn fun. But
Yeah.
you would think 1827s, there's gotta be a treasure under here. You
Yeah.
know?
Your voice is coming through well, but the video is a bit sketchy, just so you know. Oh, that looks completely.
Oh, huh?
I said that looks safe, very safe right there.
Well, they stacked. Well, at least it's what is that? Marble?
Yeah, we're in the marble capital of Georgia.
All right. So right now I'm under the porch. Hope you can still see this. I didn't even think about the Wi-Fi connection under here, but I thought it'd still be good. I don't want to go under here. What am I doing?
Is that
This
a
is
can?
crap. A what?
A
Right here?
can? Yeah.
Modern old tuna can or something. So the wood up top actually It's not really wow. How's that?
Oh, is it alive?
Yeah. No, it's the shell.
Oh, another
This
one
means
of
there's
those
a bigger
shells.
one under here somewhere. Oh, it's nice and damp right here. That's lovely.
Yeah,
So this one's modern.
definitely skippy. It's it reminds me of watching a movie back in the '90s on the internet.
Sorry, I didn't know if it'd work or not. To be honest with
Eh.
you.
Well, that's why instead of going through your internet connection, we're doing one of our streaming things, so I can keep the stream going outside. That way, everything's better.
Eh,
I wonder
I
if
don't
it's
know what's
because
right
you had to
here.
go through the Wi-Fi from the RV versus your internet on the phone.
I don't know.
Oh,
There's some tree stumps.
huh.
I mean, all the wood underneath is actually it's not rotted or anything. So I
Yeah.
think we actually be able to work with that. Uh, so I guess over there you can see that hole. That's where the vultures were coming in and out of,
Uh-huh.
and there's no nest or anything. I guess they just crawl under here and sleep and then leave. It's not a nested. I don't know what's going on up there.
Who knows what animal?
Oh God, someone touched me. So where's the one that fell?
It's at the front
It
porch
doesn't.
because right at the front door sags.
Huh.
Anyone else turning their head trying to
Uh,
interpret? Is that leaning to the side or is it just the angle?
what? I'm at level right now. What are we talking about? That big one?
Uh huh.
I bet straight. It's a lot of bricks, but it's very modern. Somebody's been under here. I mean, obviously they put all this crap. God, there's these giant spider moldings or
Yeah.
molt, whatever. They're kind of everywhere. So I'm kind of curious where the spiders are. It's
Someone said
just
you need to put a rope around your leg so you can get pulled out. And then somebody else said that must be where Jimmy Hoffa went.
that's good stuff. I wonder where the original foundations are, because like all those rocks, I don't think it's original because like it looks like modern concrete.
Well, we know the kitchen area, all the logs are numbered. So they've been taken apart and put back together. So I bet when they took it apart, they redid the whole foundation. But
Man,
the
this is like which.
first room of the cabin doesn't
Do you see
have
the inside?
num- the
Do you see
inside.
all that? I think it's all marble stacked up right there on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Oh
That is
yeah.
wild. They made the whole wall. Hey, do rattlesnakes live in stuff like this?
I don't know. You hear
You
anything?
know, not yet, but I sure don't want to step on one. You'll see me come out of this thing quick if I start hearing a rattle.
Yeah. Someone said no bats.
I don't see any. We can look up. There's no mold, really. Like this one.
Well, there's enough air that gets through under there.
Yeah. I'm trying to understand how this all works because, like, under here, all the wood looks pretty modern
Yeah.
compared to the itself. It's not handmade. This is all machine made.
And when you first crawled in, all that was handmade. I could see the axe marks on it.
I can't
But you're in the back
go
where the
over.
kitchen is, aren't you?
Well, this is the front porch or the side porch. That's what I'm looking at
Okay.
right now.
Okay, so the one that doesn't have the steps.
So they actually went somewhere and collected all this sheets of marble
Yeah.
to create a porch. That is a lot. Looks like a lot of work for you know.
Well, it's one of the parts that
See,
attracted
that's
it. cabin. So
Yeah. Yeah, so far all of this under here is not original. Like the whole porch isn't original. Right.
rattlesnakes like warm surfaces.
I'm good here. It's kind of cool down here. Cool in here. Let's go
Yeah,
down here.
I bet.
Oh no, Mama!
What?
Look, I found a skull.
Oh no,
You
not here,
ready?
right?
No.
Oh, let me see the teeth.
I think it's a cat.
Ooh, look at look at the molars.
Hands on the back or whatever you call it.
Yeah, molars, and I don't see any premolars. Bring me the skull.
Is that a cat?
I think it is.
What?
If you let me see the underneath side of the back molars, I can tell you.
Uh,
I am dental certified in
let's
pets.
see.
Ow.
I gotta go pee.
Oh, you have to.
And I'm mostly audio, but yeah,
See if I can get a good.
audio.
Bye-bye.
No, you can't go inside.
Hurry up, Fee. Oh, you get so excited.
What?
Hurry up. Fiona's
I'll
on
bring it out to
kid watch or baby puppy watch,
you.
and she just left me with a puppy during a live.
Hey, it's fine if I pee myself because I'm soaking wet.
No, no,
Puppy one.
go on, go to the bathroom. Get 8-year-old boys.
So how do I go in?
Just take your socks off.
So my feet are going.
Oh, oh.
I gotta go pee.
So there was only one skull.
Yeah, no other bones, really. Maybe I'll look a little closer here. No, it's just a wire.
Oh, no.
I don't see any other bones. Just the skull.
I wonder
Huh.
if the
It's kind of cool.
cats that keep visiting in the middle of the night know that their brethren is underneath.
It's a pet cemetery.
We are live, Fiona.
Oh, oh God.
So yeah, cat or skunk? Yeah, I'll have to see the molars and I can tell you what it is. Now we have to have an exorcism. Okay, give me 1 second, everyone. Fiona,
Where are you
please
going?
screaming. That means do not make your brother scream. We are on a live.
Man, I can actually stand under the porch. Like I don't even have to bend over. See? I'm standing. I don't see any treasures. Except for here's a can Hawaiian punch.
Ew. Hello, 1980s or 70s.
I guess
80s.
it's a cool little treasure. I like treasures even if they're useless or value. What do you call it? Non-valuable.
Uh-huh.
You still never know. What's this?
Yeah, people keep asking about if we have ghosts, if we've had any funky happenings or anything. So far, just weird clicking that the outside of the house does in the heat or in the wind. That sounds like someone knocking on the window sometimes.
I say somebody keep knocking.
They want us
What
to
do we
come
got
in.
here, Mama?
Where are you? Oh,
There's an old. Huh?
that's a 90s Coke.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Got a pull
Oh,
tab Budweiser.
what's that, 70s?
Those are older. I don't know how old the pull tabs go, but I've never seen any of them in the stores, and I'm old
Yeah,
as dirt.
I don't remember actually seeing
Oh
any
man!
of them.
Now I know. Now that I know, there's like nothing out here that's gonna murder me yet. I'm gonna go over. Okay, so up here. So they said they moved because this is the kitchen. Right under this is where the kitchen's at.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big tree. God, what if there's a well under here? It'd be weird, like that movie where they watch the The girl crawls out of the well.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, I just fell into the ground. It's like sunk. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like soft but not muddy. Kind of weird. Oh. All right.
Better
I'm
you than
underneath the kitchen. So over there, I think that's where you saw the vultures. Actually, there's fresh dig marks under the wood or under the. You see that right there in the center?
Mm-hmm. And they came out
Well,
both.
something was digging. Yeah. Something probably crawls under here and takes a nap. I don't know if they call it home or not, but
Well, Google says vultures like caves to sleep in, and when I try to look up how to get rid of vultures, it says that they're easily deterred. Um, so, like if you block off their area or you are hanging around it too much, they'll just pick up and leave, as long as they don't have babies in the nest.
dude, I think there's. I don't. Well, I take it back. I'm not under the kitchen. There is another area behind this wall that's sealed off. This isn't the outside. I'm not at the edge of the house. How cool. Now I want to know.
Oh, is that where the lock
What?
is that we can't seem to pick yet?
I think on the other side of it there is. See, look, that thing's been pulled back.
Yeah.
Man, there could be something alive in there. It's cornered right now. Yep, there. Oh, now I'm nervous. God, look at this stuff, dude. There's cobwebs everywhere. Oh, it's so horrible.
So, uh, next week we plan on redoing the supports underneath, leveling them up, not redoing them all, just fixing the ones that need fixing.
Is there
Um,
nothing in there, right? Okay. I'm right on top of this stump, and I'm like, man, I don't want to dart out of here and get me. There's crickets everywhere. Those ugly crickets, the pool crickets.
oh, the mole crickets
Yeah.
with the big creepy eyes. Those and those palmetto roaches are the grossest things in the world to me. I'll take any other bug. Well, besides the fancy
I
centipedes.
wonder why they seal. That's so creepy.
I don't know. Just stick your hand under. I'm like trying to lean and look underneath.
Oh wow, that's like some serious Blair Witch stuff. Okay, ready? I'm gonna do my hand under here. Now you
uh,
tell me what to do because I
there's
can't
a
see anything.
tree stump at the very back. There's really nothing.
Nothing in there.
Pan to the right, toilet stuff. Pan to the left.
Left.
Well, go either direction. Left side,
Oh, okay.
right. I'm like waiting for the bear. Oh yeah, it is that room that's locked, isn't it?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just piping. No
Oh,
answer.
look at the beam at the top.
Oh yeah, that it's like half a
That's
tree.
original. Yeah, that's a tree.
If you guys can't tell, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like getting really close to the camera. Don't mind me.
Man, that's
Yeah,
kind of
stay
cool.
tuned for when Jeremy meets the raccoon under the house. Part 2, the ER visit.
I know. Okay, I'm coming back here. Well, that was cool. But as far as this side, holy shoot, I found a live one. That
Um,
spider big as my hand.
you want to show
Oh
us?
God. Well, I would, but now I'm like, well, that means there's more above me, and I never looked up.
Oh, I kind of see it.
Holy shoot. If he moves, dude, I'm gonna hit my head so hard.
Remember, I'm the brave when it comes to bugs in the house. Oh,
That's a big.
hi. That's a wolf
He's
spider,
big.
isn't it?
I don't know, but the camera isn't doing it justice. That thing's as big as my hand. Damn spiders. I knew it.
Can't wait for next week. Yay. So I work tomorrow. I had forgotten about that. So Jeremy has to go out of town Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which is basically when we have all the rain. So we'll let it dry out a bit and then we'll crawl underneath the house and shore up everything. I have the jacks ready. We had the
Sit right
beams.
here.
You froze. I
All
can't.
right. What?
What?
You can't see me?
No, it's frozen. Oh, wait, it moved. I see blurry insulation.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make my way out.
Making my way downtown.
Ow! Oh, I forgot the skull. Gotta go back and get the skull.
Do we have poisonous spiders?
I'm going back for the skull.
Here, the only thing that's actually poisonous,
Yeah, we do.
is the brown and the black recluse. Um, or the brown recluse, black widow. Um, neither of those. They both like kind of like moist areas, is my understanding. Like we used to have one that lived in our water meter box when I was a kid. But so far, no signs of anything that's like truly poisonous. We have the the wolf spiders, if that's truly what it was. Those are known for eating poisonous spiders, so those are good to have around. But they're really scary if you don't know that they jump. So they can jump at you if you're trying to scoop them up to get them out of the house. Uh, that's a nug eating spider. He probably thought so. What else do we have? Yep, wolf spiders, what people are saying. Not poisonous. Don't get bit. Yeah, so probably what I'll do is around and underneath the cabin, I'll sprinkle some of that. It's called diatomaceous earth. Um, it's a pet pet friendly. Go there. That's where he is. Pet friendly, kid friendly ish. Like it's not supposed to be harmful. Um, Bug killer. It sucks all the moisture out of them and kills them, dries them up. Um, so like we've used that in our basement before.
So, do you want me to stop this camera?
Well, you can keep it going and come sit with me in a second, but I'll hold on to it while you, since your pants are all dirty.
The camera?
Yeah.
We're gonna have an echo here.
Or I can just take it off that camera for right now. That's what I'll do.
Okay. All
There we go. Just me. I'll hold your camera.
right.
Go.
Here's the skull.
Where did you find that?
The house where you're sleeping.
I'm looking. Hold on, Gav. No, you can't hold it.
Aw. It's not like it bites.
Whatever. If it looks.
Oh God.
It is.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I can wipe it off you.
Spider.
Sorry, counting where the incisors and everything are. Premolars. So, it. Okay. Here's vet tech anatomy. So it had this itty bitty tooth right here. Oop, there we go. Is a premolar. Some cats have them, some cats don't. But if you look on the opposite side, it never even had a spot for one. So this is a cat. It was not a very old cat either.
What are these things then? These bump bump. Those throat balls.
That's the back of its skull.
Oh, well, they got a hole on each side.
Yeah, that's where the ears come through.
Oh.
What is the brain?
Well, the brain was inside the skull. See that little hole?
Yeah.
See, when the cat dies, the brains crawl out and goes and finds a new cat.
Yes.
Yeah, just like snails and
But
shells or crabs.
so yeah. Let's see if I can get a focus on here. Yeah, it.
Can you stop biting on me?
So you want to? I'm gonna go get my PJs on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it still had its incisors. Its canines have fallen out, of course. That's what the little holes here are. Sorry, everyone was talking to me at once. But yeah, it's a cat skull for sure. And judging by the looks of the molars themselves, there's a little bit of tartar, but there's not much tartar buildup. So let's say if it were an outside only cat, maybe 5 years old or so. Indoor only, we could see that as early as 2 years, that type of tartar buildup. So yeah, it wasn't a very old cat. It had no wearing down of its incisors, and its molars were in really good shape. So kind of sad, but cool at the same time if you're a nerd like me. Let's see what everyone else. Do we get paper wasps? We do. Not as common. Like we get typical wasps that have the nest. We do have paper wasps that aren't the paper wasps the ones that make the gigantic wasp nest? Because we don't get those often here.
Yeah, you do. You want to show them? You want to show them?
You don't have yours on yet? I can put it on you and show you it.
Can you just use your iPad?
I won't be able to see what I'm doing when I flip it around.
Oh. What am I supposed to do with this?
Join the group again.
Oh.
And then you can sit and you can have your own camera. So we do have a surprise for you all.
What's the surprise?
You.
This is like cross promotion, doesn't even count.
So everyone knows that Jeremy has been in PJs for most of the videos here.
See, it's getting crazy.
Can you mute yourself?
There.
Does
that work?
That works. Okay.
Have a look in here. I guess I'll flip it around.
Yeah, flip it around.
Now do.
Oh. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So we have new PJs. Come close so they can see what it looks like.
Baba!
They're koala pants.
Mm-hmm.
Exploring with Nug PJs.
See, look, it looks just like me.
But yep, PJ pants.
These are cool.
Okay, here.
Got a couple more coming too. I'm just gonna sit next to you and use your mic, but I'll put the camera on.
That works. So we do have them on the website. On exploringwithnug.com, which has Saving the Cabin logo t-shirts. It has Wrecked and Recovered, Cat Toy Lady. So even though it's Exploring with Nug, everyone's stuff is there. Except for Adam Brown, his stuff is that's just Adam Brown is on his own website.
Man, Adam Brown's calling me. Thought I turned it on. I turned focus on. Do not disturb.
Yep, Adam's calling Darren live.
Watch this. Custom. I'm live.
So.
Turd head.
Yeah, just looked it up. Yeah, I'm a cat vet tech that specializes in cats, and I'm dental certified, so I'm pretty good with the teeth when it comes to that. They do love the guys. We are live, please.
Well, how long is the delay?
Quite a bit.
Oh, am I back on yet?
Ew.
Why don't you turn me on, man? What is it? Yeah, I want to be on camera too.
Hold on. Uno momento.
Man, sitting there staring at you, just listening to me. Horrible.
Yeah. Shirt definitely should be changed too.
I don't have a nug shirt.
All right. You don't have a nug shirt, huh?
No.
You don't have a koala on one of your shirts.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, come here. Better get away from me. Why are you so... Get out of here. No more water.
That's what all the screaming is.
It's not exactly a water environment.
Or a day, temperature-wise.
Kids.
But yeah, so...
Should have caught that spider and threw it on Gavin. That would have ended the day for him there.
We're having problems with Gavin actually even going outside in the daytime because he's now scared of anything that flies.
Hey, send Adam the link. Can you have 3 people on?
Uh-huh.
Can you do that while we're live?
Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so this is also kind of a question and answer of all questions that we keep getting multiple questions of the same thing.
Did you know that somebody told Adam, why don't you just invent a metal detector that detects bones? Yeah, that happened.
Okay.
I would love to, but is Adam here yet?
No, I was trying to remember his email. It's not saved in here, but my
That's
keypad
okay. Well,
won't
it's Adam
work.
Brown Vlogs, but
Well, it won't. I can only send
then
him a
you need to have
text.
headphones because we can't hear him talk. So
Well, you can hear through my iPad.
but then it'll be echoing.
You can hear through my iPad.
Oh, she thinks she knows everything.
Okay.
Man, I
Yeah,
really
so
want a Coke.
I still have some diatomaceous earth that's in storage,
Some
but
what?
it's buried. So I was talking about putting diatomaceous earth all underneath. What are you doing?
I want this branch. It was calling my name. I want to clip it. What kind of tree is that?
That one is the allspice.
Oh, there's plenty of that around. You don't need no allspice.
I did get that app that tells you what everything is that you have, and we have 2 different types of blueberries. We have a lot of allspice. So a lot of these things that I was questioning what they are, like mountain laurel, was one of them. I now know. So,
Oh God!
there's Adam.
I hear Adam Brown.
Wait, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. You two talk for a second. I'm gonna go threaten some kids.
What's up, Brown?
Am I live?
Yeah. Can you hear me? You're like, I can't see you on my side. I guess you're over here. I'm over here. Are you on your mom's Wi-Fi? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I can now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All I see is you smiling at the camera, though. You're all froze up. Oh, gosh. Did you leave? Well, I guess it's just you and me. Wait, I think he's back.
Am I back?
I don't know if you are or not. What are you doing?
I had to get some death threats, and for some reason there's milk all over our screen door.
That's great. Sure,
Wait,
it's
where am I?
milk. Might be cottage cheese, whipped cream.
Okay, so what's the problem here?
I don't know. Adam's froze up.
I'm frozen. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, nice kitchen.
Oh, thank you.
So let me see. Adam's frozen. We have a frozen Adam, but we can hear Adam.
Yeah, maybe if he leaves and comes back in.
Well, he's got a voice for radio, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, good try, anyways. I'm cooking dinner, but
what are you making?
we tried.
What are you making? Apparently, you can't hear me.
I can barely hear you. Bye. Subscribe.
What are you making?
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Adam.
That was a fail. Oh well.
All right.
We can't have everything. I mean,
They said pour hot water on them. He'll unfreeze.
it's possible. I wonder what Adam would look like crawling into the cabin. You know, because he's 6'3".
Yeah, monstrous compared to you.
Yeah, I'm just a little feller.
So one of the biggest. Excuse me.
Oh, my bad. Talking. Jeez, man.
One of the biggest questions we have gotten about coming on the land was one, people don't understand why we didn't just shut down the road for us to turn into our driveway so we could take our sweet time pulling into the driveway.
God,
So,
he was soaked. What did you do to him?
I put water.
I can tell.
And apparently milk.
It
But
wasn't milk.
Why did we not shut the road down?
Why didn't we shut down our street?
Because we can't, and it's a highway, and I don't know no cops.
It's a state highway. It's not like we can just say we're going to hold up traffic for 5 minutes so we can maneuver properly to get in our driveway.
And I don't like confrontation.
Yeah.
Hell, people were mad enough when we just like had to slow down to turn in.
Yeah. Then we had a lot of well-meaning, but people that said that they were truckers and they would have just been able to back the RV in.
Why no trucker?
Well, so our RV has 14 feet from the back wheel to the end of the RV, and it sits lower than a truck. So it's only 2 feet off the ground on the back end. So our driveway, the entrance is like a 40-degree angle. There's no way we could physically back it up and not hit dirt. It just, the physics weren't there. So that is why we did not back into our driveway. I've gotten emails and messages and you name it about we should just learn to back it in. It physically is not possible just because of the incline with how far back the RV goes.
I think we should earmark them.
I'm gonna take a kid out myself.
Well,
and what are we going to do? Another one of the questions is, what are we going to do when it freezes with the well?
I don't know.
Well,
somebody insulated it before. We'll probably do it again.
Well, I have a heat pad that sticks to the side of it that I can put inside the barrel that we can turn on as needed. That keeps it warm. Same heat pads that we use for the under tank of the RV.
Yeah, I mean, we can insulate the lines. I mean, only a little bit of the line is actually above the ground. So I mean, we could put a little house. Somebody had it heated before; they had it rigged up.
But the line is cracked, so nothing is actually going into the cabin at the moment.
Yeah, I got to use my mad PVC skills.
Kids, you cannot keep talking here, honey.
Let's do blacklight.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find all the other questions. Oh, my husband likes to play distraction. Why didn't you... Your teeth are not as white as you think they are. Why didn't you notch the tree when you cut it down?
I did. I totally notched the tree, but all the branches are on one side, and I don't know what I was doing. I tried my best. It fell the wrong way. What can you do? Yeah. But I did notch it.
It was still didn't work. It's just in the video, I edited that part out because I was standing in the way of you being able to tell that he was even notching it.
Right. What else you got in there?
I'm trying to find my questions, but I remember certain ones I wrote down. So yeah, and it wasn't the tree itself. It didn't fall and hit the RV. It hit a tree that hit a tree that then fell on the RV.
Yeah, luckily, because the tree that fell would have caused more damage. So, luckily we had a lot of tape. We just tape it up. Mm-hmm. And it's not leaking. So, oh man, that look amazing.
Always.
No. Why not? Get out of here.
So the dog is no longer their responsibility.
I love kids.
I know.
They're just a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, dog.
For some reason, my note I had in my phone is gone. So, let's see some of the other questions. Our kids are so cute. You want them? Did the bears come back? They came back on the second night. I didn't post a video of that, but I can if you want, because this is a video of me yelling through the RV window and banging on the window to tell them to go. The mama bear and the two bears, we moved the trash can up in front of the Ring camera. That way, because we didn't have anything to tie it down with at the time. That way we could yell at them to make them go away. So we actually knew. But
I'm listening. I'm sure they are too.
Yeah, but he was out of town, so so it's me and the dog barking, but people are like, "Oh no!" Like, because I put it on my personal page. Your dog's so upset that the bears are there. I was like, no, the bear's upset that she couldn't get to the cat food because I was holding her.
Yeah.
She could care less about the bear. She had no idea.
Yeah, we have a thing we do at night, and it has nothing to do with bears. It's just, I got to get the cat food. I can't get to the cat food. I'm going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
That takes about an hour. I tell you, we can't train this dog to do what I want. She better be awesome when she grows up. Because the only reason I want to get a dang dog was to help me search.
Well, so people have told Jeremy that you can't have a family dog be a search dog. We're still going to try.
Might as well. We got her.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Let's get over.
My note disappeared. I made a note about it.
Let's look at the chat room here. Have you guys seen much rain?
So much rain.
Well, it's not the worst.
Well,
I mean, this whole week so far has been pretty nice. It's cold. It's actually a nice day today, but it's like cold last couple of days. Is that what we're supposed to look in forward to? I'm going to slide this over here so I can read the chat. They can just look at me. There we go.
Well, they can't see your face.
That's all right. They see enough of it.
I can just give you my computer.
Well, you can just turn it and I can read it that way. There we go.
Are we close or far away from things?
We're close to Jasper.
Yeah, so it feels like we're in the middle of nowhere, minus the highway that you can hear a lot of. So actually, the weekends are noisy here.
Dude, there's 200 watching? What is going on here?
Hey.
I'm telling you, that's weird.
We appreciate it. So we're, 3 miles from the downtown area of our city. So we're really, really close. It is dangerous that the best bakery in the area is in the first building you hit.
Well, Domino's is down there too.
Yeah, Domino's is in the same building.
Domino's helps. How's the garden?
Flourishing at the moment.
Yeah, the groundhog doesn't look like they came back. Maybe they're just passing through and got a bite to eat that one time.
Yeah. So the that was another one of the questions. What are we going to do about the groundhog?
I don't think we have a groundhog problem.
Yeah, people kept telling me I needed to trap them or shoot them. I'm a vet tech. I'm not shooting anything.
I will.
Even when we had rats get into our old house, we had a have a heart, and Jeremy would take the have a heart like 3 houses away. We all had acre lots to a creek and release it down there. So it's not like.
Oh, you're talking about the rats?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against setting up rat traps, but we had that trap, and I wanted to use it. It was like a cool toy. I was like, yeah, I'd put it outside and catch stuff if I could.
But so where we sit, our road is lined in groundhogs up until 500 feet before.
Sure. I mean, it's not far, but they're not really up here though.
Yeah, they're on the other side of the road and far down. Like we can't even see groundhog holes during the winter if we look over to like the direction that they are, because it's that far away.
What are they talking about? Show me the image of the lock, please. All sides. What does that mean? What about that padlock? The combination lock, the lock the door?
Maybe that, or the lock that's upstairs. That's really cool.
I don't know. We're not really going in the house today. And if you're talking about the lock on the side, we're underneath. It's just a 3-digit lock.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing. We can cut it off if we want, but we just haven't done it
yet. Yeah. But yeah, so the groundhog isn't really closed, and it's the other side of the road. Oh, I almost ate a bug. So it was odd that it even made it this far. Really wasn't expecting a groundhog.
You just don't know how much y'all are loved and respected by everyone and what you do in the project. I got a pretty good idea. I'm a pretty lovable guy.
Ants. So you fling them at me?
You're not scared.
We are having a wood ant problem, like the big carpenter ants inside the RV, because as we hear it, they fall out of the trees.
There's a European hornet nest somewhere nearby. We're talking about the big ones. They're not the Japanese hornets, but they're big. Google it. European hornet. They're
European
big.
As in he peed himself when he was running.
I see them every day. There's a nest somewhere close by. When I find it, I'm going to set it on fire.
Yeah. So the first time we actually came across the hornet, it ran into my chest, bumped off me, and landed on the ground. Everyone scattered. They left me.
There is no kitchen cellar, unfortunately. That's just a hole to get under the house.
Yep. It was not a cellar.
No, that would have been really cool if it was.
So my theory is that cabin was not originally there.
There's a lot of that when you if you ever crawl under there and look around, it all looks not new but not original. Like that one beam looked original, but everything else is like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what floors look like. That's what we should do is watch that show and see what the floors look like
Yeah.
in original cabins.
Well, I'm gathering a new theory to it all. I think that there were two cabins in the area. Our main one that we walk into, it was our cabin. And then I think they found another cabin in the area and they moved it to our land to expand the cabin.
Yeah, maybe like I don't know if this was the original. I take it back because there's the blacksmith shop. Maybe there's at a different spot on the land than where that's now. Because it looks like the floors have been redone. Maybe 80s.
Yeah, 80s was the last time anything has been done, but some of the stuff dates back. Like the pieces look like the 20s. Some of the hardware and stuff like that.
That makes you wonder where, like, if this wasn't the original spot, where was the original spot?
Yeah, because you saw the log underneath. There's trees underneath.
I don't know. Let's get that metal detector out. Man, there's some weird Hawaiian standing behind me.
He loves shirts like that.
It's because he loves Stranger Things.
Yes.
And he wears cool shirts.
He thinks they're Hopper shirts.
Love the PJ pants. How long do you think it will take to move into the cabin? Well, sooner than later, apparently. Candace wants to change things up.
Well, we have gone through, like 50 different game plans.
You.
We were going to tear off the side rooms. He wanted to get rid of them completely. I wanted to save them. The ones that, the waterfall from the ceiling. Then we talked about the open concept bathroom room and the room in front of it that has the tub just sitting in it. Demolishing those off and just putting a roof where that would be and making it a single story over the kitchen. But at this point, I think the game plan is to gut it, pull out all the black mold, of course, redo the chinking, and then rebuild what we can, and add a third room. So where you had the two rooms that you walk through, the one that was the bathroom, keep that a bathroom, make it a Jack and Jill, and put a room on the side of it, where you would enter from like where the dining room is. So we can get moved in sooner than later. We know that it's frowned upon to stay in your cabin or your RV on land in this area, so we don't want to tick off anyone and
you
overstay our welcome type. They give you a certain amount of time, but
you say they. I say this is my land. I'll do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Gav?
And
get back.
With the way finances are going, the idea that we wanted to add on to the cabin and put like the bedrooms as the add-on and put a living room in there and a garage. And so it would make the cabin like V-shaped almost. L-shaped.
I'm sure we do have termites somewhere, but I haven't seen any damage yet.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of cedar and white oak, cedar? And they don't like those.
I see. You could turn over rocks everywhere and find termites. But...
Yeah. So
I hear they're good eating.
The addition we're going to hold off on, just for financial reasons.
We just can't afford it right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we'll probably fix the house up to where we can live in it, and then just do that. Just add on as we can. Like we'll fix a thing, we'll improve a thing. Biggest thing right now is getting it to stop leaking and shoring up the floor. I think we could temporarily fix the floor, like get it toward it's not bouncy. And then, like, when we actually have the money, have somebody come in and actually upgrade it to what it's supposed to be while keeping its original look. The roof, I don't think it's nothing crazy, but it's going to take a lot of replacing some wood. And I don't know what to do about, like, the roof itself. Because, like, are we like, we don't put a new roof on something we're going to tear down, right?
No, we're going to keep that part of it now. It'll be our bedroom and bathroom and all that.
Huh.
We're still working things out if you can't tell.
The ceiling is so low in the kitchen. It feels so small. You really want to cook in that thing?
Yeah.
So tiny. It's not a standard height. I can touch the ceiling. I'm little. I'm just saying.
Well, we'll get there eventually. We'll work it out. But
figure out a way to tear it.
Another
It seems like it's lower than like there's a lot of space in between the first and second floor. I wonder what's going on in between the floors.
We'll figure it out.
We tear the ceiling out.
I think those are fake beams.
Yeah.
But a lot of questions about, since you travel so much. Like I got a couple personal emails about, you travel so much, it's wrong that we took on this cabin. We're not going to be able to do it justice.
Well, better than the other guys who wanted to buy it. They're just going to tear it down.
Yeah. I'm the handyman of the family. Let's be honest.
You shut your mouth. I can help.
Well, yeah, but
just because you know math better than me don't mean nothing. I can cut some wood. I can run a chainsaw.
Yeah,
I can run a tractor.
There's been a lot of, you're going to have to make a lot of honey-do lists for when he's in town and all these things. Once that floor gets shored up, because that's going to be a 2-person job, I can do a lot of it. I'm not scared to get my hands dirty. I just don't do electricity.
Just turn it off. Or have me grab the wire, see if it's hot or not. I'm used to it.
Yeah, that doesn't make you grumpy whatsoever when you get
I'll
shocked.
throw tools across the yard.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of cussing if you get zapped.
So this ain't put a tin roof on it. That was our plan. Yep. We wanted to put like a gray. Was your plan? I thought maroon or red, dark red. Apparently, you do what the wife says.
I would think.
Do we got any dessert?
We had cookies. You already had a cookie.
That was some ice cream. Just saying.
But the colors are going to be like, since the outside already has a gray to it, I figure a silverish roof would look really good. If not, they make like a really light blue silvery color, but not like bold, like a muted, if that makes sense.
I think we could do the tin ourselves. You think we should hire someone?
I think we should have your dad come.
Well, I helped Dad put tin on his house.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just pre-order. You get the measurements and then order the tin and you just put it up. Or we ain't even got to take the shingles off. I probably would though to get all the weight off of it.
And they have accent colors around the cabin, like the kitchen side of things has a hunter green, and then the front side has red as like accent around the trim. That will also change. That'll end up, I think, like almost the color of not the color of your shirt, but
this is blue.
Yeah, it's going to be a blue, but not like bold blue. It's going to be like antique blue.
I like Zuna.
What?
It's ours. Nobody else's business. Do what we want. What's the rush? I like it.
Yeah, they have laws in this county about how long you can live in an RV.
You know what? I don't think they. No, I don't think so. We'll talk to the locals. It's not like we're public about anything.
Yeah, it's not like we tell the world what we're doing. So I'm trying to keep everything on the up and up, and get all permits, anything we have to do. Because
permits.
Yeah, man, he doesn't believe. He doesn't believe in permits. I do.
I didn't even know you had to have permits to do stuff. I thought it seems dumb. You want to do something on your house, you got to get a permit and give the man some money. It's stupid.
Well, if we're just like redoing the drywall of one wall at a time, things like that, we don't have to get permits for that. Or redo chinking. You don't have to have a permit for that.
What's called me?
Chink. Chinking.
That's what goes in between the logs. Trust me, she loves Asian people. She has a half brother, and he's kind of Asian.
Kind of Korean, you know.
Asian. Right? I don't know. Hope you ain't watching. Hey, what is
Sorry,
this dog?
Bear.
Oh, Bear. His name is Barry. And he's a DJ.
Well, among other things. But
this is poop bag.
He has to pick up poop now. He's not happy.
Don't let anyone tell you what to do or say. Yeah, do what you want.
Sorry, I'm having to lean into the camera now because he made me move everything.
Yeah, see, it's a dumb law.
So what's funny is we decided to sell our house initially because we wanted a bigger house. And we had, if you include our garage, we had 1,700 square feet in the other house. And this is 1,400 square feet.
Wait, how much was the other one?
If you include the downstairs garage stuff, it's 1,700.
Yeah, we never used the downstairs, so technically it's the same room.
Yeah. We do have to get a storage building so we can get our stuff out of storage and
But I think
keep
we'd
it on
only
the
need a
property.
2-stall. Because I bet we'd be able to get at least, we would.
You want to save him off my foot?
Oh, he's so delicate. I don't.
I kept feeling something tickle, and there's an inchworm going across my foot.
I thought it was a silkworm.
Well,
I don't care.
I was going to show him to the camera.
You're going to kill it. The Amish sell tin in Tennessee. That's where we got ours, and it's cheaper. You might check the area. The Amish or the Mennonites are in your area.
Oh, we don't have Mennonites that I know of.
I'm sure there's Amish somewhere. Tennessee.
In Georgia?
I don't know about Georgia. Man, I don't know. Just listen to the people. They know. She got tin for their house. This dog's bored.
I know.
The Amish. It's all about the counties and country. I know.
But, so yeah, my rant was, yes, I can do a lot of things myself. I don't need a man. I love you.
There's probably a nice single lady in the chat right now who would love me.
Who's the one that calls you her little nug muffin?
A very nice lady. I haven't heard from her in a while. Actually, I'm kind of worried.
But getting a new pair of shoes, yeah, made out of silk apparently.
Enough shoes.
Silk
I look
shoes.
exhausted. See, I look exhausted. I just went to the doctor yesterday. I think. Was it
yesterday morning. No, 2 mornings ago.
Sleep apnea.
Yesterday was me.
I got this suspected arthritis, which makes me feel incredibly old. And apparently both of those cause extreme fatigue. Lack of sleep.
Having a puppy that wakes up like a freaking newborn and to pee 3 times a night doesn't help.
And I'm not complaining though. I just don't like getting up.
Well, I'm the one that gets up for the pees. I make him do the poos.
I still ain't getting up. There are bears out here.
I know.
And bears eat poop.
The bears came right after I went inside. Nothing like
I come out here that one time and there was that deer. He was right here. And before, he started sniffing the air because he could sniff me. I knew it. I've watched National Geographic. And I knew it was deer, but it still scared me because they go like a freight train through the woods when they're trying to get away. Bears, maybe you catch them off guard. But when you see them, it's just like the TV. I was like, oh, they look cuddly. They just look friendly. Now, if it was a grizzly, I'd be like, I ain't going out there. But
I don't know. She was pretty big, the one I was yelling at through the window.
Yeah, just a black bear. The hell, I don't know. I ain't afraid of the black bears. We'll see.
But yeah, so the black bears in our area apparently don't have a food issue whatsoever, so they're not known to be aggressive at all.
No, not even with their young. Apparently, the word is they'll ditch their young.
They'll leave them and run away.
Yeah, it's like y'all catch up. But
so
we'll find out because if I see a bear in the daytime, I'm like, oh, look, you little bear.
So I was 12 years old the first time I got to go to the Okefenokee Swamp with my mom. She and husband, well, stepdad number 1, they used to go to the Okefenokee Swamp every Thanksgiving. So that's what I used to do from age 12 to 17.
Carol's going to bed.
Oh, good night.
It's 3 a.m.
Ugh.
That's awesome. That's dedication.
Yep. So my first trip to the swamp was, I met every creature known to man. Not only did I have my tent slit open by a raccoon because I had candy in my sleeping area.
He had a knife, didn't he?
Nail.
Like, give me your candy.
But we're sleeping on a platform. It's like 8 a.m. We were sleeping in because the first day was really exhausting. And it's a 20 by 20 platform. I jump up because I have a raccoon paw coming through my tent and I'm screaming. And I start screaming as the raccoon jumps over the alligator that is on the other side, just off the platform, watching the raccoon. So then we make it to the island for the next night. You have to carry all your stuff from one side of the island to the other. So there's a half-mile area that you have to take the canoe, you name it, everything across. Well, my mother gave me the wheelbarrow that had the food box. Baby bear runs up to me. I freak out as the baby bear comes running at me. I drop the food box in the wheelbarrow. I start screaming and running, going backwards. And it's kind of like a U shape. So my mom could see me through the woods, but I still had half a mile to run. She is dying laughing in tears by the time I make it to her because I'm out of breath. I am freaking out. Apparently, when I started screaming and running, I freaked out Baby Bear that was trying to go for the food box in my hands. And Baby Bear did the same thing, screaming and yelling and running back to mom. So, yeah, that was my first bear experience. I got to meet a bobcat on the island. My stepdad's friend would bring little Parmalat milks and call here kitty kitty, and here comes a bobcat from around the cabin that's on the property.
Well, he just wanted some snuggles. Why you be so mean? Black bears eat small fir trees.
We don't have fir trees.
Cool. They eat small furry animals.
Yeah, not really.
Well, I mean, if it's easy num-nums. One bear equals lots of freezer meat. I've never had. I don't know if I had bear. I'm gonna try it. Bear burger. I've had buffalo. I like buffalo.
You like buffalo and alligator?
I can't. What can I say? I think alligator's pretty good. I mean,
Mosquito.
buffalo. You know, buffalo chicken, buffalo gator. That's good as hell. I don't care what you say. Of course, when we was down in Naples, we went to this swampy restaurant, and of course they cooked all kinds of swampy stuff. They had gator, but this big old bites. It was gamey. I was like, oh, you can taste the swamp in that meat. But I like the other smaller pieces, lots of bread. I'll eat it.
You've had squirrel.
Yeah, ground up. Didn't even know it was squirrel meat. That was the meat that they used in spaghetti meatball, but it wasn't a meatball. It was just grounded up meat spread out. But it was squirrel. Tastes like
had
meat.
Possum.
Oh God!
It was canned possum that you put on
now you're just being
crackers.
Now you're just being barbaric.
It was greasy.
We don't have bear spray. We have small children because we can run faster than them. Bears are whatever. Bears eat whatever is slowest. Buffalo is very good. See, these are my people. 196 still hanging out with. It's just BS. It's so weird. Mosquitoes are coming out.
I know. I think my list might be on my computer, but then you can't read the thing. Let's see.
This is a beagle thing, right?
Oh,
digging?
Trying to stick her nose in every hole.
Well, yeah, but she's digging a hole right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grow to regret this. What else we got in here? I had a carpenter ant on my lap while I was crocheting. They are bad in Washington right now. Fun. Morning from Ireland.
Yep, I can't find my note.
Cougar in the freezer. Bison is good. Love buffalo.
Let's see. I can go through on my phone some of the comments because we do get a lot of repeat comments.
That's because you aren't answering.
No, I try to respond to all of them and heart them all.
Oh, comments. I just saw the chat room. Have we ever had squirrel dumplings? Man, I haven't. Well, you make good chicken dumpling. You have squirrel dumpling.
I'm good.
You wouldn't even know.
I used to have a pet chipmunk.
Ugh.
Close enough.
No. Oh, wait. I said squirrel, not chipmunk.
I know, but they're in the same rodent family. I can't do it.
Our puppy's name is Scout.
Mm-hmm.
Scout
that was another one. How did we come up with the name?
Scout?
Mm-hmm.
Because you named off a whole bunch of names, and one of them was Scout, and I was like, sold!
I came up with a whole list of literary names. Like, actually, I have the list. That one I do have.
Oh, God.
Like Fern, Scout, Harper, Jasmine.
That's not hippie.
Oh, I had also just bought all my new trees and my flowers. So Jasmine and Apple were on there. And then we had River.
See, that's just tacky. Scout's cool because he's going to scout out missing people.
Yep. So I did a whole bunch of literary names, and that's let him pick.
Yeah, that's the goal of this dog. It's going to take a while.
Let's see. Talk for a second while I try to find some of the questions.
Have you done much metal detecting on your property? I have.
That's another one that we keep getting.
Right now, everything grew in, and I'm not deathly, but you might as well shoot me. I react very poorly to poison oak and poison ivy and whatever else is poison. So, and we have a lot of it in the front where I think all the good stuff is at. So it'll get metal detected, but it's a slow process. Probably more in the winter, or whenever we get a weed whacker out here and actually clean this place up a little bit. Right now it's growing in pretty thick, but we're trying to we're starting slow. We've cleared out a spot for the dog. the ninja course for the kids. But
why isn't the tarp working on keeping the rain out of those rooms?
we didn't tarp those rooms because those rooms are condemned. They're not being fixed. We're tearing them down to the ground and redoing them. So right now we don't care. We're just going to take off like the mirror and the window. We'll salvage all that stuff, and then we're just going to tear it down to nothing and redo it.
Why isn't Adam helping?
Adam has his own life. He lives in South Carolina. He's got his own stuff. He's got married too. He's got lots to do.
Yeah, if he's going to be away from his wife, it's going to be so you can do missing persons cases, not.
Yeah, if he's away from his wife, that's because we're working. I bet he'd help if we asked, but you bet he'd be like, I want to drive all the way over there to help you do carpentry.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't expect him to want to either.
Deterrents for the garden. I did line the entire inside of the garden with onions. So if they grab anything from the outside, they're going to get an onion. So people have been telling me to do all these different things. I meant to put, since I use natural cat litter all around it too, the pee. I keep forgetting. But so far the onions are helping.
They said if she's beagle, she'll bay. She's
bayed once.
She's bayed one time, but she's still
10
very
weeks old.
Yeah, she's 10 weeks old. We'll see what happens when she gets a couple months under her. But when she gets really fired up, she'll bark at the cats and do her thing. And then she let out a howl once, and I was like, oh, it's so cute. You seen that beagle playing the piano on the internet? Like he stands up, and he hits with his paw, and he howls along to the tune. Like, yeah, dogs probably made that family $1 million because of the videos.
Why do you wear flip-flops when walking through the house when you don't know what's in the rooms? A lot of people were mad at your flip-flops, by the way.
I mean, I know it's in the rooms. Let's put it this way. There's nothing that's going to go through my flip-flops. I'm not walking around barefoot either. But yeah, there's nothing bad. Worst case, I get a splinter.
A lot of people... Oh, I did get an email about this one, too.
Oh, yeah? Why don't I wear my life jacket?
I can't tell you how many a week I get of those.
Oh, man, I'm surprised I got yelled at.
So I know a lot of... everything comes from people wanting us to be safe. I completely get that. But I did get a lecture a couple times, really, about the fact that we're even walking in there without wearing a mask.
Ah, yes. Maybe that's not black mold. Maybe it's just black spray paint.
We're not disturbing the parts that are moldy, so there's less chance with us just walking through and coming back out of having an issue. Granted, there's always a chance. I'm aware of that. When we do go to remove or clean up anything, I've already bought full hazmat suits. We have the booties, we have the respirators, we have it all.
All right. Let's see here. Adam can help if he has a skill saw. Wink. How far is the location that you are at now from where you're living? Hour and a half? Hour?
45 minutes. The RV park was an hour.
Speedy. Not very far. We're just north of where he was.
But enough that we don't know where anything is.
I know where everything is. This town ain't that big. I know where Tractor Supply is. I know where Walmart is. And I know where Domino's is. Tractor
Supply has already offered me a job because I've been in there so much.
It's right down the road. So like every time we need to do something, Tractor Supply.
What other questions?
My dog would always bay when she heard a siren.
We hear those a lot.
God, I hope she does. Because I don't think she's a pure breed. But hopefully we'll put that sniffer to work.
Yeah, we were hearing a lot at first. Like the person that was fostering her to start with said she thought she was dachshund mix. Those legs are perfectly straight. There's not dachshund. If so, it's far down the line.
Our dog is part beagle, and her bay cleaned out the cemetery for real. Woke me from a dead sleep. Depends on who's driving.
Oh, a couple people have written to ask if we keep anti-venom because we're in the woods.
Nah.
Anti-venom's a bit expensive, and it does expire fairly quickly.
Is it for us or for the dog?
I think they were thinking for us, maybe.
I mean, we're not on Snake Island or anything. I mean, the same snakes that are here or down where we lived. We're not near a creek. There's no water moccasins. There could be copperheads, I heard there's rattlesnakes, but that's just Georgia. hopefully, I mean, they know dang cobras running around. I mean, if somebody gets bit, heck, I think they say, I don't know if you know this, that local copperheads are the most common, snake bite in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think that the death rate of those is minute. It's mostly an allergic reaction if you get bit by one, but like they'll about a month and a half. I think if you ever get bit by one of those, depending on where you get bit, like before it heals completely.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
I've dealt with a lot of dogs.
I've only seen a rattlesnake once here. Like that was hiking deep in the woods, so I know they're here, but it's not a problem, not yet at least. I'm sure we'll see one eventually. Timber rattlers, and I will be breaking out the shotgun if I see one.
What are we doing with the bamboo?
Oh, I don't know. Letting it grow for now. Like, don't you have the number to the zoo?
I don't have. Well, I have contacts at the zoo, but not on that side of things.
I don't know. We might reach out and let them know. But like, hey, if we're gonna clear it out if you don't do something with it. Mm-hmm. But it grows. Holy crap! This stuff grows.
Yeah, we found it today coming up in the driveway. The part has gravel. All of a sudden, there's all these little
spikes
coming up.
I didn't know that stuff growed that fast. Like, I knew it was a nuisance, but I had no idea. So.
Yeah, like a piece that was barely poking out of the ground last week is taller than the two of us combined.
Like, if we went out there and just like cut them all down and got rid of them, like,
you have to get rid of the roots too. They say.
I wonder if you could like. Oh, that's gonna be innate.
It's invasive.
If we try to get rid, that's what I was saying. Like, it does look bad, but if we could maintain it to where it'd be like fun bamboo forest, it'd be a theme. People come here and there'd be the zip line, there'd be the up here, there'd be the bamboo forest. Make a maze out of
the bamboo forest.
Something, or make a bamboo treehouse.
Tell them about the spring.
We have a spring. Well, I mean, I took the tractor over there and dug it out with the backhoe, and it's filled up, so it's kind of cool. I didn't like hit the main vein, but I mean, there's little mini veins shooting up right there. It's kind of cool. But.
Yeah. So after a few days after it rains, it flows all the way down to where the road is and goes over the side.
Somebody slipped the vest. Luckily, she's down there playing with it.
I told you so.
You tell me nothing. Man.
I get another I told you so.
I feel so naked without her vest on. You could have ran away. I love you so much.
Oh, that big spider that we found, the one where he sounded like a little girl in the background freaking out.
That was a trapdoor spider.
Yes.
Well, you was going to touch him.
Trapdoor spider is what it's called. Apparently, I didn't know that. I'm a Georgia native. They're all over in Georgia, but they live underground. So that's why we never see them. They are the closest relative to a tarantula that the East Coast and the South has.
Sure, look like it.
So they are in the tarantula family. I was Googling. Are we still homeschooling the kids?
For the rest of the 5th grade. Well, they're going back.
5th grade for her, 2nd grade for him. We cannot wait for school to be over.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love them. I want them here forever.
Our son got a little too smart for his good. It tells me if he's actively doing stuff online. It doesn't tell me what subject unless I go into it.
Dog fart.
Ooh, lovely. Good thing we're outside.
I smelled it.
So I knew he was doing his work when I was going to be going out of town. So like the week of us moving here, and then there's a week in between, and then I went out of town for a week, which is crazy. Somehow he stopped doing his math and his language arts and was only doing science and social studies. He's already gone up a grade level. He started at the beginning of the year on each subject, but he did it in January. So in 2.5 months, he did all of his science and all of his math, or all of his social studies for the entire year. So he's already into his 3rd grade stuff. And is really behind now in math and language arts. So the little booger has to be watched a lot now.
I bit my ear. Don't you get mad at me.
She doesn't like his hugs, by the way.
That's kind of funny. Let me show you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hug. No, don't get mad. I just a little hug.
He still lets me kiss her, though.
Just a little hug.
It's just him.
Just a little hug.
What?
Oh gosh.
So,
All right.
but man,
What?
barnyard builders. Why do we not have them out here?
Well, because we don't have them on speed dial, but I did send them an email, and now the ball's in their court if they want to jump on it. They got a lot to do, man. They got a TV show and everything. But
Are we going to make this a homestead? That was another question I get a lot.
we're not going to live off the grid. We're going to make this our home. But I think that's about it. We're just going to live here. Yeah. I'm not living off I'm not. I mean, I could throw a rock and hit the road. We're not really homesteady.
Yeah, we have 5 acres. Most of it's a hill. Like this goes all the way up. So when you see in our videos the ridge that goes around, that's basically our property line. Is the ridge all the way around us? So we're in a
like Fraser's Ridge. They'll get it.
I love Outlander. I've been reading the books for years, and then the new show. But so if you do see the ridge, we're kind of in a little bit of a bowl, a little bit of a valley as we're going up the hill. So it works. It easy property border.
I smell something dead. I got wind of something.
It's not the skull.
I don't know. Why? Did it move?
It shouldn't
looking
have
at
a
us?
smell. But yeah, I get a lot of questions about us homesteading. I'm like, I don't know if we'll ever have chickens and stuff. Chickens are cute, and I love a blue egg.
I do want a donkey and a goat just to have a donkey and a goat, but that means we have to take care of a donkey and a goat, and I don't know if we have time for that. But then we never get to leave.
Yeah.
So
that means I get stuck with all the responsibilities when you're gone, and I have enough.
I mean, goats will just eat everything, and donkey. He's so cute, big dumb one. Get like the big, like the little one, like Monty.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if you guys saw. Ooh, I can bump it up on the screen. This is her new logo.
It's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Get some yellow in there.
Oh, I did this backwards. Here we go.
And you can make the sky like a sunset.
I'll add color to it eventually.
Like green and stuff.
But so yeah. Lots of fun stuff going on around here.
All right, man. Have fun.
So we can wrap this up. Ooh, Wrecked and Recovered got a new T-shirt too, by the way. That's online. Oh, wait. There we go.
Man. That's a good one.
Uh-huh. I like it. Do you guys have any other questions? Can you read to see if...
Outlander's back in June.
Oh, I saw that today.
Great idea. We could
the mosquitoes are coming out.
They could turn the bamboo forest into a pick and pull your own fishing pole. Dodge. I missed it. Dang it. Goats eat poison ivy. Like the logo. Yes, color would be good. Great otherwise. Well, where are you going?
I was scrolling up so you could see.
Are you going to do a DNA test on Scout?
We discussed it last night.
It's just going to... I don't know. At the end of the day, it's like, and then what? Nothing changes. So.
I might try to see what I can swindle through my channel and see if I can feature the DNA tests on, like, do a short or something for doing the test on Scout and put it on Cat Toy Lady.
Apparently, you could make a really nice fence out of bamboo. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I started trying to make the an enclosure for the trash cans out of bamboo, and this booger went out of town and took all the drill bits with him in his van somehow.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tractor Supply has drill bits.
So I had screws. I had everything else that I needed. Didn't know I didn't have a drill bit. So bamboo splits if you try to just screw through it, by the way, if it's green bamboo.
My bad.
Then it got pushed off, and then we decided we might need a bigger little shed. So, so many wishy-washy things around here. We're very indecisive until we make that jump. But anything else on here besides the mosquito on my forehead?
Holy crap! I can't stop yawning, dude. Jeez, what time is it? 7:20.
Yeah.
Oh, I got up early. I'm tired.
I got up early too.
Yeah, but you're better in shape than me.
He says to the fluffy woman. And that is another topic of things that I've gotten some people have noticed. I have gained weight and have pointed it out to me.
Isn't that nice?
Uh-huh.
That's nice. I get those comments too. Like, well, you and Adam sure are eating good on the road. Thank you for that.
Now they just eat like crap on the road.
Well, eating a lot on the road. And we drink.
For my part, though, I actually don't eat that bad. But I have medical issues that cause weight gain. I have medicine that causes weight gain. But as of this week, I am getting a new medicine that should help me. Sorry, he's blinding me.
My bad.
Help me with some of the weight loss that needs to happen. So thank you for those that have let me know that they're concerned at my weight gain. I'm aware of it. I'm a woman. I know. And again, I know it comes from ADD kids. I know where they came from, but I know it comes from a place of well-being. Or is that the word? Well-being? My well-being? But yeah, so I get it. I know I've gotten a bit fluffy. It happens.
Hate all the haters. Fluffy.
I don't know why. I've been busting my butt around this property.
Yeah, well, at least you didn't have a job being a fluffer. Just saying.
How do you know? Could have been how I put myself through college. I didn't have any student debt.
It's true. It's true. No, because I would have seen you in the industry.
Yes. Okay.
It's not exclusive to women. Thank you. Men know men best.
Check if we can borrow a goat from Tractor Supply. Well, we can just drive down the street and ask them.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
I'm bored.
I know. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. If you do have questions, I do keep track of everything online. I don't know why my thing decided to get erased, but we can have sessions like this periodically to answer. Oh, that was another big one. Why have we not called in professionals?
We don't have that kind of money. Believe it or not.
Yeah, it's a lot of you need to hire a professional.
We hired a professional to do the driveway, and that kind of wiped us out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but we needed it. We couldn't move here literally unless we got the driveway done, so we had to do it. Will you stop? You bit my boob.
Oh. Yeah. And taxes. But so yeah, we minus tree cutting should have a better outcome. We do have a lot of big trees that need to go. So should you guys know of people, because I know they exist out there, that will come and cut down the trees. Like you have to deal with your own stumps and all the tree tops.
Sherry
but
thinks you're beautiful.
They take just the tree trunks for the price of cutting them down for you. That way they can keep all the old hardwoods. If you know of any that are Jasper, LJ, North Georgia, please send me their information. We have a lot of old trees that need to go, that are just way too close to the cabin. And apparently this little booger of a dog, if there is at all a little bit of a hole at the bottom of a tree trunk, she has already dug it bigger.
She is so pissed.
This is how they play. I swear. It's okay.
Are you mad?
I can't train either one of them.
Nope.
But yep. So if you have questions, let us know. If you do have suggestions, love to hear them. If I write back sarcastic answers sometimes, I'm sorry.
Yup.
Because sometimes pointing out that, we got a lot of, with the well, we needed to get the water tested.
I tested it.
Yeah, he stuck his face underneath the
Mm-hmm.
spout. But we use a well water filtration system that kills everything from microbes up and gets rid of all heavy metals. So it's a big 3-stage thing.
And I did drink it straight from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Old school testing.
We all did.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what that is coming out of the hole on the side,
Well,
but the well is 200 feet deep before it actually. That's where the pump is at.
yeah.
So
But the spring
it must be
comes
coming
up.
up. I don't know how this stuff works. I always thought like there's massive river
It
underground.
makes a straight line to where, from where the well is to where the spring is coming up out of the ground to where the hole is coming out by the road with the pipe. So it's
I don't know. Either way,
going down the hill.
Actually, it tastes great. Like it tastes way better than faucet water from the city. No chlorine, and I didn't get the poops. So
Oh, good.
I guess that's good.
The Sunrise Dawn says she plays with her cats like that. Yeah, he tries to play with the cats like that, but Cindy doesn't play back. She just bites hard.
They retaliate and they pee on my pillow.
Yeah. Get a chainsaw mill. You can make your own lumber. Yeah, FK. I looked into that, and that's like $3,000.
That's chump change.
And that's money that I would rather put into the cabin.
Did you need this?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I mean, I've looked. That would be kind of cool.
I
mean, we chop down a tree. We can make our lumber out of it. That'd be cool. We can repurpose it. But yeah, first of all, we got to chop the tree down. Then we got to move it, and then we got to cut it. I don't know how to do any of that. But I like her idea. I like where her head is. His, her, I'm not sure.
I think FK's a female.
Okay.
Is what I've gathered through the years. So, yep. Any other questions before we cut this off?
You know what time it is.
Oh, you and Adam need to become stand-up comics.
Trust me, I've tried. It's a hard business to break into. We opted out and decided to go for just pretty faces on YouTube. It's not going well.
And yes, it's a different channel, but for those of you that didn't see the update this morning, the mother and son that Jeremy had been looking for this past week.
Jeremy and Adam.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's weird not calling you Nub when referring to that channel.
It's okay.
But
they get it.
She and her son are alive. They don't know the details. Apparently, I guess they called the police station, let them know that they are alive and safe, and that's all we know.
I think this is. I'd love. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know, to be honest with you. But I don't think they expected the kind of
attention.
The attention they got out of it. But like, you hit the news. It had like TikToks, private sector guys like us were immediately out there looking. They'd come to find out it's kind of irritating, but at the same time, the outcome's great. But apparently, like when I talked to a rescue guy today, and he was like, "You won't believe more times than not, you're out there searching for somebody who just decided to go somewhere and didn't tell anyone." Mm-hmm. So I was like, "It happens a lot, apparently." But
I'd rather you search, and if the person could still be alive somewhere down a ravine or something, I would rather you search than.
I'm noticing that because these cold cases are fun to do, and it's like, but you're not looking for. It's not a rescue; it's a recovery. But I'm like, more times than not, it happens every single day. People go missing, and I want to help first responders, because like the best outcome is finding somebody who's trapped and hurt and needed saving.
And there's just not enough of them.
No, it's all volunteer, most cases, and like, I don't know. I think we could do better. So that's why, like, I got the dog. I know it's going to take a year, but I'm thinking, man, what a valuable tool if I could take this dog somewhere and be like, get it, go in the woods and find them,
That's someone did mention in the previous live when we showed Scout for the first time. Why didn't you just get a dog that was already trained?
I don't know how that works, but I want to have a dog that we bond. We have a bond,
and they're not cheap. They are thousands of dollars.
I'm pretty sure, like, I don't even know, but bloodhounds, besides the fact that they're huge, I mean, I could like thousands of dollars for these
Yeah.
things, and then you got to, and then to
Just
get
a
one trained.
bloodhound puppy in our area is around $6,000, anywhere between $3,000 to $6,000, we'll say, depending on the breeder.
Now, depending on how well this thing does, I think a bloodhound.
Oh, don't listen to that.
A bloodhound's next, but I want to see how.
Yeah, maybe once we have the other part of the house, because
Well, when I say next,
5
I don't mean a
cats.
year or two. I'm saying like
A decade from now.
maybe like 10 years. If she does the job, I'm hoping she does. You know, but as she gets older, we're gonna have to keep the chain going, so she gets to retire when she gets to a certain age. And so we'll step it up to a bloodhound, and I think we'll be set up to where we can have a dog that size run around. I think
He doesn't realize that with a bloodhound, you don't know what you get as a puppy. You don't know if it's going to be a wet or a dry mouth.
That's with every dog.
No.
Yes. And it's a bloodhound. I expect it to be a slobbery mess. But, dude, cute.
You're not the one that cleans up.
I just think you just love to cuddle on the bed.
As a vet tech, I've actually had to clean saliva off the ceilings in exam rooms.
That's because Beethoven.
Yeah, we had clients that came in with mastiffs. They had 5 of them.
That's a lot of dog.
Yeah.
All right, let's go inside.
Yep.
I need a Bloody
Okay,
Mary.
let's see if there were any other comments real quick. Glad they're alive.
These PJs are really comfy.
I'm glad.
Whatever material they use.
Yeah, there are 2 pair of PJs, the koala ones and Nug logo ones, and I'm working on others that will be on the website. He lives in PJs. We might as well.
I think I'm gonna
use them.
I'm gonna wear these. Well, maybe not these ones, but I'm gonna wear PJs for the wrecked and recovered videos. Yeah, we're going to Alabama for a few days. We found a spot where there's 4 cars dumped, and we're gonna try to get all 4 of them. I think we probably get 3 because the 4th one's down a ways. But we'll give it a shot.
Are you doing the missing person case that's there too?
If we have time, we're gonna go check the other rivers in the lake because we checked that river.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at.
And I think it's that same city. One of the guys I went to middle school with is head chef at a nice restaurant there that you guys should check out.
Mexican?
No. All they eat on the road is Cracker Barrel and Mexican with a little Waffle House.
I'll say we're starting to migrate. We'll stay the night at Cracker Barrel, and we'll wake up and go to Waffle House because it's cheaper, and it's just, I don't know. You don't eat pizza so many times in a row before you're like, oh, pizza again. And then Adam, he's on this keto kick again, so he wants to have like a meaty, cheesy omelet. And so I get the bowl, the hash brown, bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh, it's so good.
I could eat Chinese every night of the week.
I hate Chinese.
I could never get tired of it.
I don't understand Chinese food. You guys are psycho.
When he goes out of town, we eat Chinese.
I've never understood Chinese.
Okay, any kind of dog that's been trained for service is really expensive. That is very true.
That's what I'm saying. What if you don't get it trained already? You just get a dog, and their breed like this. It's, I don't know. It's beagle-ish, and she sure does love tracking with her nose. So I think we could hone her skill. That's the theory.
Mm-hmm. She's really.
I don't know how well you could train a Chihuahua, but
she's not a Chihuahua.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
Yeah, Mosquito.
Mosquito.
I'll go inside now.
Yep. Well, thank you all for joining us, and we will, I guess, show you the video of us trying to fix the floor. I guess that will be the next video, is us leveling the floor.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
And whatever creatures decide to visit us again.
We just need to figure out where the bouncy spot is, and we'll jack it up and put a block under there and be good to go.
Front door.
Sounds good. Is that the only spot you're concerned with?
That's the main one. There's another saggy spot in the middle of that room.
That shouldn't be too hard to fix.
That on the front porch is about to fall off.